Where are housing prices going? Well, this is a very popular question that I get constantly on my lives. So I want to address it. And I'm going to address it today by actually reading a piece of research by a guy named Sightbringer on X, who I've cited before, because he perfectly, it's crazy, because when I read this a couple of days ago, it's exactly the position I'm taking. So it's all organized. So I'm going to read it and then show it as it refers to this chart here. And what this chart says is that the estimated percent of more sellers than buyers in the market right now is going parabolic. And I'll talk at the end. If you stick around at the end, I'll tell you about my experience out looking in the real estate market this past weekend. And this right here, I can verify. That's what we're seeing. So let me read this to you here. It's really good. It's a little bit long. It's about 4 or 5 minutes long, but it's worth staying if you're interested in, what could happen with housing prices in the coming year. Okay. So here we go. So this is the fracture point in the U.S. housing regime. What I'm talking about right here is what he's referring to. The market has structurally broken. The buyer-seller imbalance isn't just extreme on a relative basis, it's absolute. The signal isn't that there are more sellers than buyers. The signal is that demand has collapsed to a historic low and price hasn't adjusted. The system is frozen by monetary distortion and psychological anchoring. This isn't a healthy buyer's market. It's not a rebalancing. It's a credit-driven standoff between two actors who no longer believe in the same reality. Buyers are gone because affordability has structurally broken. Sellers refuse to capitulate because their reference point is a phantom valuation backed by 3% mortgages and 2021 froth. The chart shows more than divergence. It shows pathological disequilibrium. Look at this chart. You're watching the real-time decomposition of what was the last functioning collateral class for the American middle class. That is a massive statement. The magnitude of this shift, 47.1% more sellers than buyers, is a liquidity trap in physical asset form. Homes are not clearing. Transactions are dying. Demand is not responding. Prices are sticky but structurally vulnerable. This kind of gap does not resolve gradually. It ends in one of two ways. Rates collapse and credit restarts. So that's one way. Rates collapse and